What's up, Legendary Time Legend Gang? It is Ty Simone, and I am back with another full moon live, yo. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Ty Simone. If you are not new, welcome back, bro. I missed you. You. So this is our full moon in Libra live. Welcome. This channel is to uplift and inspire my legends through intuition, tarot, and combo. So if you're interested in any of those things, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos. You already know how that goes. Tomorrow, announcements. Tomorrow we're having Twerk and Work, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me see what else we got. Soul Share Sunday this Sunday, our very first Soul Share Sunday this Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you already know dailies. So that's that. I am literally just going to jump into this video because I'm really excited. And plus, I got my time zones kind of... I was doing so good. With timing and then lost track of time. So... forgive me. So, what messages do we have for this full moon in Libra? God, it's hot in here. It's hot. I don't want to open that, but full moon in Libra. I almost wanted to put this back, but I'm gonna. Ooh, the universe. And the King of Swords reversed. Alright, so off top, the universe and the King of Swords reversed. Both reversed. With the universe, y'all already know how I feel about that card. It's like infinite power or infinite things are available to you. And then with the King of Swords, I feel like it's through your thought. But with both being reversed, it's like you have to check your thoughts, check your words, check the things that you've been thinking. Like, what have you been thinking? What have you been saying? What have you been putting into the universe, putting into the atmosphere? Because again, like, the power of the universe is available to you. So I feel like there is infinite power available to you that you're not using, or you have not been using, or you have to consider using differently or in a new way, you know? So I be feeling like a parrot sometimes with the shit that I be saying, because a lot of this be feeling really redundant, but then I have to remind myself that repetition is key. So I feel like some people might be feeling discouraged because it's like you say something or you believe something or you think something, and then like when you don't see it happen, then you just give up, or you're like, this doesn't work, or this isn't happening, or it's never gonna happen. But again, repetition is key. So with this King of Swords being reversed, it's like you have to keep saying something over and over. You have to keep believing something. You have to keep communicating something, keep thinking something in order for this power to come to you and be available to you. And then we got the Queen of Cups behind that. But, you know, hold on. Let me pause for a second because my homies is jumping in the live. What's up, y'all? Legendary Time. Welcome to the live. Legendary Time, Yanni. Welcome to the live. Legendary Time, Tanya. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Legendary Time, Wisteria. Welcome to the live. Happy full moon, ladies. Welcome. Happy full moon in Libra. So I already started pulling cards, so I'm going to just do a quick recap for y'all, and then I'm going to get back into channeling. So we got the Universe card came out. Y'all already know I fuck with this card. I fuck with this card heavy. Universe came out, but it came out reversed. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So together, again, I'm feeling like the power of the universe is available to you, but you have to check what you're thinking, check what you're saying, check what you're believing, check what other people are saying around you, because don't forget, birds of a feather flock together, and you can't have people who are speaking negatively around you or thinking negatively around you, because it's going to impact your power or your ability to manifest, your ability to bring things into fruition, because you're going to be feeling their energy. You know what I'm saying? Whether you communicate with them or not, also with this King of Swords reverse, whether you're actually talking to them or not, just being in close proximity with people like this will bring down your energy and affect your power. So you have to be mindful of those things. And then behind the King of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups. And y'all already know how I feel about this. Let me show you. The Queen, matter of fact, I don't even think we've ever gotten the Queen of Cups in a reading. So I'm going to read her. But the Queen of Cups reverse is telling me the same thing, where it's like you're not communicating, or you're not thinking, or people around you. This could be energy around you. So again, be mindful. If this is not you, it could be energy around you. So where people, again, are not communicating, they're not on their King of Swords shit. Like, they're speaking negatively, they're gossiping, they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe in their power, they don't believe in their ability. So because they don't believe in themselves, they damn sure are not gonna believe in you. So you have to be mindful of that. And then with the Queen of Cups reversed, it's like that same feeling, but like actually feeling. So don't forget that the key to manifestation is feeling into it. You have to speak it into existence. You have to believe it and know what you're asking for with the King of Swords. And then with the Queen of Cups, you have to feel like you are already that thing, or you're already in that place, or you already have what it is that you're asking or what you're looking for. So with this being reversed, again, there are people, either you or people around you are not feeling like they have what it is that they're wanting to manifest. And then behind that, guess what the fuck we got? La Bruja. You already know. So in this deck, it's called the Witch, or the Bruja, but in traditional tarot, it's the Magician. And the Magician is somebody who uses all of the resources available to them to create the life that they desire, or to get the things that they want. And that's what we're doing. We're harnessing the power of the universe through our words and how we feel and what we think and what we speak. And that's what brings shit to life. You know what I'm saying? Six of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Like giving and receiving with people, or like, you know what I'm saying? You're not able to give and receive if you're not able to feel what it is that you want to receive. So that's why that Six of Pentacles is reversed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this reading is kind of clear cut so far. It's clear cut. It's like you have the power of the universe. You have all of this infinite power, infinite wisdom, infinite love, infinite abundance. Like, all of these things are available to you. You just have to speak what you want into existence. Believe that it's already yours. Feel like it's already yours, and then act as if. Act as if. And I feel like that's this Bruja energy as well. Like, you act as if. But let's read some of these cards. Let's see. The universe. Let's start with that. How y'all feeling though on this full moon? Because I know I just jumped into the reading because I just decided to do that. But how y'all feeling? Because I don't know about y'all, but I've been feeling this full moon energy for a minute, and I've been feeling really powerful, and at the same time I've been feeling really, I'm gonna put it in the past, I felt really powerless, because it was like, I know that this power is available to me. I know that I've been speaking things into existence. I know that I feel like I already have it. But then sometimes I get discouraged. Sometimes I get down. Sometimes I'm like, yo, this shit is like, is it working for real? Like, are things happening? Like, I've been speaking it. I've been believing it. And it's like, shouldn't it happen by now? It should have happened by now, right? You know, that's what it be feeling like. But again, repetition is key. And then don't forget that if you ask for big things don't just come to you overnight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that takes time, that takes energy, that takes effort. Like the cosmos are shifting for you as we speak type shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yanni says, I'm feeling on edge in a lot of ways. I feel that. I do. I do. Because, yo, as we speak, y'all, if y'all hear like a strange noise, like a whew, it might be my stomach. Let me see. Tanya says, I was with a downer person all morning and fought to keep his energy away. I feel that. I do. I feel that. Like, it be negativity all around y'all. And I know it'd be hard to, like, not play into that. Because sometimes, like, sometimes you want to cater to it. Like, sometimes you want to nurture it, kind of cater to it. Sometimes you want to go back and forth with that shit. Like, sometimes you just, you know... But you gotta dead that. You can't have those conversations. We can't do that. So I commend you because, again, I know that that's not easy to walk away in situations like that, but it's necessary because you can't have your vibration lowered by anybody at any given time, for real, especially at this time, because, again, Libra energy is balancing our lives out, especially when it comes to relationships. So your relationship's gonna be tested, and like how you think and truly feel about your relationship is going to be tested at this time. So, like, God, words. Libra is about balance, beauty, harmony, and like I said before in another live, a lot of Libras are hopeless romantics. So when it comes to actual love in your life, that shit is tested. It's gonna be tested. Okay, like, do you really love me like you say you love me? Like, do you? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Wisteria, thank you for the fire, Wisteria. I appreciate that. Tanya, you feel good now. That's good. That's good. Cause let that energy pass. Cause for real, when you separate yourself from it, sometimes they're gonna give you pushback. Cause it's like misery loves company. Misery loves company. Like, misery can't live without company, literally. Because when you separate yourself from miserable people, they don't have nobody to be miserable with. So it's like that misery eventually turns into shadow work. That misery eventually turns into self-reflection. Like, damn, that person's not engaging with me the way that they used to. They're not arguing with me the way that they used to. They're not going back and forth with me. I don't got nobody to go back and forth with. Now I'm forced to look in the mirror. Now I'm forced to look at myself. Now I'm forced to look at my own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And transmute that energy or change that energy in whatever way that, you know, we can, so that energy will literally die. It will leave. It will leave. But if it has fuel, any type of fuel, and a lot of us, especially healers, we are fueled to dark energy. Especially like when you high vibe and you naturally high vibe, low vibrational people, places, and things want nothing more than to bring you down. Not saying that that's what that person wanted, but the energy, that vibration, I said this before in another live, like, it's easy to be manipulated and used by demons if you are in a low vibrational state. The same way that in the reverse, if you're in a high vibrational state, it's easy to be used by angels or like lighter beings. Like, it don't have to be angels and demons, literally. There's so many different types of beings and spirits out here that, you know, it's hard to kind of, you know, point them all down. But you get the idea, where there's good, bad, light, dark, this, that, yin yang type feel. So if you want a lower vibrational state, that's when you see people start doing wild, crazy shit that they wouldn't normally do. And it's because they allowed themselves to be in such a dark, low place that any energy can kind of come and use you as a vessel. The same way, if you're in a high vibrational state, you do some crazy, amazing things for people, places, and again, things that blows people's minds. Like, that's that like Jesus like energy. When you perform miracles, niggas is walking on water like fucking Moses. Who walked on water? Was it Moses that walked on water? I don't know who the fuck walked on water, but niggas be walking on water. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of feeling. Let me see. Yanni says, I feel that. I have one in my space as well. At Tanya, I just smile and keep it moving. We already talked about it this morning, so y'all already know. All right, so the universe. I'm gonna turn her upright because you already know we got the power. So we are not alone. It's literally what I just said. Our planet is just one house and a neighborhood called the universe. Some tarot decks in the Tarot de Marsala system have the universe card, but most Rider-Waite-Smiths have the world card. But both are needed to complete the system. We are surrounded by other planets, stars, galaxies, black holes, and other conscious conscious living beings. Literally what I just said. We is not just us, y'all. Like, and for people to think that it's just us, that is such a limited, small-minded way of thinking and viewing the world. That is, it's kind of sad, honestly. But, you know, I digress. It's none of my business. People are entitled to believe what they want. But here we go. Let me see. We must expand our thoughts to recognize that one of our actions has effects that we may not even be aware of that impact not just Earth, but the universe. This card is a message of manifestation. Bruh. Like, let me just read this damn card. Tight. Don't chill with the I told you so's. Chill. Got you. It is a message that the universe has a plan for each person. Your intentions have been heard and are about to manifest. It is possible blessings and positive manifestations are raining down on you right now. It is important to recognize that with gratitude and always give thanks. It is also a sense of completeness and cosmic connection. Just like a clear quartz can amplify the intention or energy, the universe card is an amplification of the world. It is a moment in life full of happiness in all areas touching relationships. Good God, here we go. It is also a sign of endless possibilities. This card can also be a significator of someone who is highly intuitive or is reaching a higher level of psychic abilities and intuition. Conversely, it can also be someone who is arrogant and who thinks that they are better than others. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be guilty of all of that. I do. What's up, Marilia? Girl, legendary time. Welcome to the live. Tanya says it was Jesus that walked on water. Thank you for that clarification. That's what I thought, because he performs so many miracles. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Like, we're miracle makers, we're miracle workers, and it's like you can rise to that level of consciousness where you could do things like that. Like, to reference this book again, I don't know who's read the book The Alchemist, but in that book, it's a story where basically he was like, to me, like an Arab Jesus, for real. Like, I don't know where Jesus was in the world, but that guy did some wild, crazy shit in that book that I was like, yo, if I ever saw that with my eyes, if I could do that, like, fuck seeing that, if I could do what he did, you couldn't tell me I don't have power. Like, you couldn't tell me I don't have access to the universe. You could not tell me I'm not a god, because it was like he started as like a regular, I want to say he had sheep or goats or something in the beginning. Like, he was a regular ass boy. And then, like, by the end of the story, he had leveled up to like so much power because of what he thought and what he said and what he spoke and what he communicated to the universe. Like, what he put out there, like, he literally was able to do crazy shit in that book. And that book is an easy read, y'all, by the way. It's a great book. I cannot highly recommend it. Like, it's highly recommended. Highly recommended. The Alchemist. But yeah, Yanni says he was communicating with the wind and shit, right? That was a powerful scene. I was trying not to give away teasers, but yes, like, that shit was powerful. It was powerful. It was so fucking powerful. Like, it was like a life or death situation where he had to speak a miracle into his life and he had to believe it. And when he did that shit, I was like, oh my. Oh my. And Yanni says, and we all have the power to do that. And that's exactly what I'm saying in this reading. Like, exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what this card is saying too. The universe. Like, look at her, bro. Look at her. She chilling. She don't even have to open her eyes. She like, yo, like, this shit is easy. I do this shit in my sleep. I make miracles in my sleep. I make money in my sleep. I make love in my sleep. Like, this shit is just everything is, it's easy. It's effortless. But again, with this being reversed, either you need to change your shit around and you need to change your thoughts, or you need to believe in yourself, or again, this energy around you is affecting you. Like, the people that you're close to, like the people that you have close relationships with, the people that you love and you don't want to let go of, they may be in this energy where they feel like they can't manifest. So again, if they don't feel like they can do it, they're never going to feel like you can do it, regardless of what they say, because you can't see something in somebody else that you do not see in you, because life is a reflection of you. So you're not going to believe in that person. You're not going to believe in that thing if you don't believe in it for yourself. And that's also why I feel like this King of Swords reversed and this Queen of Cups reversed are here, because that's thinking and feeling, like mastery of that, master of thought. And then, like, you know, to me, the Queen is still a master of your emotions, or a master of how you feel, or what you word, your ability to create, literally. Like, I feel like this would be the King of Cups, but I feel like that feminine touch is needed, where there's a balancing of masculine and feminine energy, because while you can think it, you can communicate it, you can believe it, and you have the ability, to be creative and to create your life, that's that feminine energy. And I feel like that's why the universe is depicted by a female. That's that feminine energy, that creation, that nurturing, that time. Like, this is what I want. This is how I want it. But then the king, that masculine aspect of all of us, is the ability to make that happen. Like the actual work that goes into to manifesting, because manifesting is more than just speaking. It's more than just believing. Like, you have to put in effort, put in time, put in energy. You have to give up some things in order to receive some things. So it's like for example, I always use this example because it's like the clearest cut example anybody could ever use, because a lot of us, especially adults, can relate to it, where when you have a job and that job is not feeding you, it's not fueling you, it's not giving you what it is that you need, you have to give up that job. You have to let that job go in order to make space to receive the new thing. If it's a relationship, intimate relationship, friendship, family, you would have to give up one thing to receive a new version, or like an expanded version, or a better version, or an upgraded version of whatever that thing is, just period. Like, you would need to let go of a relationship in order to fully embrace yourself in something new. And that's hard for some people, where they don't want to do that work, but that's that masculine aspect of all of us. And there can be an imbalance where you're either doing too much believing and talking and thinking about it, and you're not taking no effort, you're not taking no action. That's that Queen of Cups reverse. Or where it's the opposite, the too much masculine energy, where you're doing too much work, but you're not thinking about what it is that you're creating. You're not intentional with the things that you want. And again, with this Libra energy, Libra is the scales. And I feel like Libra is very, very, very powerful to me as a sign, because even with just what do you call it? Like the symbols in astrology, Libra is the only one that has an object to depict it. And I feel like that in itself is kind of like balancing stuff out, like where it, again, it's the scales. Like most other signs are represented by like a human or a person, or like an animal. You know what I'm saying? But Libra is the only one that has an object, and that object is that balance, like the literal representation of balance. So I feel like everything that is imbalanced right now, everything this back and forth, where it's either too much on one side or too much on the other, is balancing itself out, especially when it comes to our relationships and our connections with people. So for everybody that watched the live earlier today, we talked about that, like the ability to coexist together, to work together, to be together. You know what I'm saying? But then in order to be with another person, you have to be stable within yourself. And a lot of people don't want to do that work where they get stable within themselves. Like, a lot of us try to distract ourselves. A lot of us try to look to another person. We try to, like, you know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like project, or like throw blame on other people, or like throw attention on other people to take the attention off of ourselves. Like, a lot of us do that, or we have been guilty of doing that, and we see people do that shit all the time. And it's like, all of that's being exposed. All of that's being exposed. Like, all imbalances within your life and people around you is being exposed. Everybody getting exposed. Full moon. Full moon is about letting go. Full moon is about exposure. Things are coming out. Like, things are literally coming to the light. Like, you can't hide from yourself. you know? So that was a long rant, but we're going to get into this King of Swords because I'm getting hot. Y'all know what happened when I get hot. Okay, I get passionate. Fucking hot. Let me see. 9 of Swords, Pentacles, blah, 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 blah. We've gotten this King of Swords though before. I feel like we have, but I don't really remember like his description. So let's see. The King of Swords. This card is inspired by their late cousin. I'm not gonna say my, but my late cousin, Jose Miguel Arregulat, aka Don Chulito, who was one of Puerto Rico's greatest comedians. Meaning of this card: you possess the courage and intellect to achieve anything that you want. You have impartial judgment, mental energy, discipline, and the ability to keep your emotions under control are the key to maintaining an image of self-confidence. Your way of cutting through any weird mood is using your humor, sometimes dark and in creative ways. Hold up, because while we got this card, did we ever read this? Did we read this? I don't know, but that just hit me, and I'm gonna talk about it. Okay. You have a solid reputation based in fact, and that is the perfect qualification for charging the price you deserve for your services. You never step on the stage for free. Wait a minute. Who is this talking to? Who is this for? Wait a minute. Did we read this before? I don't feel like we read this before. I feel like we got this card before. I do not feel like we read this, because if we did, it didn't hit me like it's hit me now. Be careful of misusing your public platform or not using it at all. Holy shit. Do not forget that your talent and power come from within. Switch being critical for giving advice. Mental clarity is important when you make decisions. Wait a minute. Wait a Wait. All right, because earlier, and I made a post because I was inspired by our live from earlier, and I made that post like with the affirmations that I am wealth and I am my own master currency. I am loved, accepted, and supported everywhere. That's what the fuck I said. This shit says, let me break this down for you, Legend Gang. Let me break this down. This just hit me in a whole different level. So fuck the people around you, okay? Respectfully, of course, you know, not literally too for the hoes out there. But like fuck the people around you. Let's focus on ourselves for a minute. We have the infinite power of the universe. We have infinite creation, infinite possibilities, infinite things that we could do, right? This King of Swords is basically saying that we are each our own platform. I'm gonna say it. I don't even want to say it like that. I feel like that could be more eloquent. We are all leaders in our own right. We talked about that before, like especially with the 7 of Cups in this deck. We talked about that. A lot of y'all were here when we talked about that. So since we're all leaders in our own right, we're all masters in our own right? Let me get on y'all that's not using your platform yet while y'all watching me. And I appreciate you watching me, by the way. Don't stop watching me. But not using your own platform, not charging for your services, like, it's been a lot of people I've been talking to, especially now, where a lot of people, I don't know about y'all, but a lot of people have been facing financial crisis. And it's like, you in a financial crisis, but you have the power of the universe. So what is it that you giving away for free at this point? Because it's like you have your gift, your skill, your talent. So in this case, this guy is a comedian. So it's like, if he not telling jokes, if he not being funny, if he not giving his opinion on the world, whether people like it or not, because again, this shit say sometimes it's dark. So some of us are dark, and that's okay. I know I be having a dark sense of humor. I'm not gonna lie. I have a dark sense of humor. My shit is dark, and it's crude. I have a really crude, dark sense of humor where shit that's not supposed to be funny to some people, that should be hilarious to me. And it's like, I laugh. Like, fuck it. You know, like, just fuck it. What's up, Novell? I think I said that right. Lay? No love. Damn, I said Novell. Ooh. No love, Lay. Welcome to the live. Wisteria says yes. Marilia says called out as fuck. Wisteria with the fire. Thank you, girl, for the fire. I love when y'all drop the fire, by the way. So keep running it up with the fire so I know that I'm on it, okay? I appreciate that. And y'all niggas laughing. But no, all right. Another thing I want to note, this just came to me. I know I'm kind of all over the place, y'all. I'm sorry. The messages is coming to me like kind of rapidly. But y'all know when we be going through shit and it's like you don't really know what to do. Like, laughter is truly one of the best medicines. So like, if you can't find nothing to be grateful for, because sometimes people have a hard time with gratitude. If you can find something to laugh at, you've shifted your energy. You changed. Like, you on the right fucking track. So I really love that this card depicts a comedian, especially since it's swords, and you know, swords is about communication and intellect and things that we think, blah, blah, blah. Like, we know the basics. But I love that this depicts a comedian, because if you are able to laugh, you are able to bring yourself out of the darkest of spaces very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. Like, that's why it's so valuable to have people around you to make you laugh. Like, if people can make you laugh, like, you could be having the worst fucking day and then somebody make you laugh, and then like immediately your shit turn around. Immediately you're smiling. When you smile, that already puts off energy into the universe for positivity to come to you right away. That's why I be smiling all the time. Like, I don't give a fuck. I try my best to smile as much as possible. I try my best to be happy as much as possible. I try my best to surround myself with people to make me laugh, or I try to make myself laugh. Like, shit, fuck it. Like, everything be funny. Everything need to be funny. But that's a super side note. I love that it says that. And I love that it mentions a weird mood, because shout out Tanya, shout out me, and everybody else that was dealing with weird energy today. Like, y'all already know what I'm talking about with, like, when you be around people and you could feel that something's not right. You know something's weird, you know something's off. And it's like, instead of, again, feeding into that energy, instead of headbutting with that energy, instead of going back and forth, we got to learn how to laugh at shit, y'all. Like, we got to learn how to truly let shit go and, like, find the joy. If you can find the joy in the darkest situations, if you can find the humor, if you can find the light, you break through all of that. Like, look at this. Even in the universe card, like, the universe, when you think about it, if you look up in the sky right now, shit is dark. Unless you're on the other side of the world. But if you look up in the sky right now, the shit is dark. And it's like the tiniest bit of light, stars you can see. But that shit breaks through darkness. Like, it breaks through. And then it's so noticeable. It's so bright. It's so shiny that you can't help but to look at it. It's like all the other darkness around it becomes obsolete, because it's that one light, that one thing that's shining that just mesmerizes you, that just brings in your attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love that says that. This whole platform thing, I can't get on y'all enough, because y'all already know who y'all are. Legend gang, this supposed to be in this thing, working on y'all shit. I know y'all working on it in the background, but it's time to come to the light. It's time to shine. And I feel like that's what this is also saying. I didn't know it was going to say that, but now that everybody's being called out, exposed, here we go. Okay, because it's not just y'all, it's me too. I know that it's some shit I need to be more consistent on. I know that I need to use my platform in a better way. So for everybody that has a platform, everybody that's thinking about having a platform, this is for you. Use your platform. Use your shit. You are your currency. We talked about it earlier. You are your wealth. If you really want anything in this world, you are the one to do it. You're the one to make it happen. So, like, and then I love that it says, I love this line. It says, You never step on the stage for free. Y'all know how happy that makes me? Okay, because y'all know how much shit I did for free. Bro, I be going live every day for free. Like, you never step on the stage for free. What? And then we already talked about it. Keep your emotions under control. Discipline, energy. Yo, this card hit me different. I almost want to read it again. But y'all get that. Because we got to move on to the queen. What's up, Van Born? Legendary time, bro. Welcome to the live. It's good to see you. Let me see. Wisteria says, not judging you for that. Tanya says, not me on my dog's account. Girl, what does that even mean? On your dog's account? Wait. What, your dog has an account? You know what? I'm not even judging that because I definitely made an account for Bossy and Lau. So if y'all don't already follow Bossy and Lau, okay, follow them at Black Liddy Kitty Kingdom. Black Liddy Kitty Kingdom. Let me see. Yanni says, I'd be a millionaire by now if I had charged for all the things I've done for free. On God. Bro, don't even get me started, yo. Like, don't even get me started. Wisteria says, you can't even fake laugh without eventually laughing. For real. Like, even you be laughing at the corniest jokes. You be looking at people, you be like, and then it's like you finally, just that fakeness, that fake smile does make you kind of find something that actually makes you laugh. Like, I don't know how that works or why that works, but that shit works. Okay, everybody with the fire. Thank y'all for dropping the fire. You already know. Thank you. Make it hot in here. Yanni says, what are you giving away for free? Damn, that hit. Oh my God. Bro. All right, yo, this card hit different. Now, I want to read this queen because we ain't never seen the Queen of Cups, and I want to read her. But before we read her, since we never got this card, I want us to look at her. What do y'all see? I hope y'all can see. I'm going to try to hold it up so you can see. It's a random ass barrel in the corner. That barrel is drawing my attention. That looked like a flask at the bottom. Somebody drinking. That shit empty too. That flask is empty and is crying. Let me see. She's holding a shell. I think that's what, Puerto Rico's flag on her titties. She got Puerto Rican flag titties. And she is a mermaid out of water. Wait a minute. Why is she out of water with her fins? She can breathe. Can mermaids breathe out of water like that? They can't. What the hell? She drunk as hell. This bitch is drunk. She is not supposed to be out of water. She is literally a fish out of water. Let me see. Tanya says a rum barrel. That's a good analogy. I'm not sure, but I could see that for sure because she got this fucking flask. She holding up a seashell, looking at nothing. Goddamn fish out of water, looking crazy. Yanni says, what did J. Cole say? My heart is big, like I give too much. I like to give too much. No, for real. Drunk mermaids can breathe. Is that for real? Is that a real thing? Drunk mermaids can breathe? Is that why she drunk? Because, like, everything around her is saying that she been drinking. Like, everything around her is saying she been drinking. So I feel like, even with that, just noting that, I'm going to say, note your addictions or things that, how do I want to word this? That make you feel like you're creating the life that you want, but you're not actually doing that. It's more of a distraction. Like, you need to be clear-headed to some extent to truly be intentional or to, like, really have full control over your emotions and master yourself. Like, you... Words. How do I want to word this? Because people get so damn sensitive. If your body is your temple, you can't just muddy that shit up with anything. Now, I'm not saying do not indulge. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is if you really want to be clear within yourself, you can't have any extra shit. That's why you see like some people fast, some people like take water breaks, juice breaks and shit like that. That's what shit like that is for, because it cleanses your mind, body, and spirit. And then you get to a point where you realize that you don't even need certain things, you don't even need certain substances. And then it's like when you do start to have them, you can feel your vibration literally lower. And that's what a lot of people kind of elevate to a point where they don't need like to use certain shit to get to a certain mind state or a certain level within themselves where they can create, or they could be calm, or they can be at peace with themselves, because you've mastered yourself, you've mastered your emotions, you've mastered your thoughts, and to a point where, again, you could feel certain things, even when you touch them, when you're around them, when you smell them, you could feel them lower your vibration, or trying to, because a lot of us start to move away from these things. But again, don't get it twisted though. Don't get it twisted. For me, her shit might be rum, or whatever this flask is, this rum barrel, whatever that is, that might be her shit. For me personally, just because y'all know I use myself as an example just so you can see, my shit is weed. Okay, I love to smoke, but I can start to feel when smoking actually lowers my vibration, and sometimes I feel higher vibrational when I don't. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes that's my shit. Like I said, I want to smoke, you know? But everybody to each his own. Everybody has their own vice. But I feel like, especially with this being cups, like when we get in our feelings, we go straight to our vices. We go straight to the things that, you know, like bring us comfort, or bring us ease, or bring us, you know, some level of peace that we feel like we can't get without it in that moment, if that makes sense. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you fucking feel. It doesn't matter how the fuck you got to that feeling. You need to learn how to control your thoughts, control your emotions, control yourself without any other thing outside of you. You are that universe. You are that currency. You are that thing that's truly making you sad and upset, or whatever you're feeling. But that's a whole different story. So hold on, let me see. Y'all got some combos going in the jump. Wisteria says, about never stepping on the stage for free, I feel like energy exchange is a form of payment, so I'm kind of torn as to what free constitutes pertaining to the payment. That's a good point. And I feel like that depends on you and what it is that you're looking for. Like what is free to you. So like for me, although I do go live every day for free, when I have this engagement with y'all, when I have this back and forth, that's payment to me. When I get the fire and y'all drop the fucking fire, that's payment to me. That feels good to me. That helps me. You know what I'm saying? Like communicating with y'all helps me, because outside of going live, I don't usually talk to people for real. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't really leave the house. I don't really go anywhere. I don't really do too much. You know what I'm saying? So like this is my time, you know what I'm saying, to like hang out with friends and to like, you know, engage and to talk and to be in union with people. Like that's what that is for me. So while I'm not really getting paid for it, like it's that social interaction that I need. You know what I'm saying? So that's, again, payment for me. But it depends on you. When it comes to my services, though, when it comes to like my gift, my talent, my skill, like me working on artwork and shit, like for those of y'all that's been following me for a while, you know I'm an illustrator, you know I'm an author, like I do these things. So when it comes to that, even with that, it's so much work that I've done for free. Even as we speak, I'm working on a book that I should have charged like $1,500 more for it. It's like I charge like $300, $400, $500 for it. But the amount of time that it takes me it almost makes it not worth it, because then it gets to a point where I'm still working on shit that I gave away for free, but now I'm hungry, but now I'm lacking, but now I don't have what I need to sustain myself because I've given away too much for free. Even in speaking with y'all, like time is energy, time is money. So it's like, what am I spending my time doing that like making sure that the time that I spend is still fueling me in ways that I need to be fueled. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that answers your question, but that's how I feel about it. And I feel like that truly depends on the individual and what it is that you would want and need from any exchange. Because for real, again, any exchange is currency. Anytime you talk to somebody, that's currency. Like you're again, if we are each our own currency, because that's what I said in the affirmation, we are our own currencies. What are you exchanging with another person, and is that actually fueling you? Because it doesn't. I don't want y'all to think that it's just about money. It's the true exchange is energy. What energy am I receiving from this person? Like, there have been clients that have been offered to pay me much more than the average client, but I didn't fuck with their energy. And I feel like I talked about this before on a live, where I did not fuck with their energy. So it was like, it didn't matter the price that they put on it. I don't fuck with you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, who made that song? I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt about that person, because of their energy. I'm like, it doesn't matter how much money you try to throw at me. You're not going to talk to me any kind of way, bitch. Like, I'm not about to deal with you. Like, I would rather starve than to deal with you. I would much rather just be without than to deal with that energy. That's an exchange. I don't want to spend my time exchanging with people that I don't fuck with. I'm just one of those people, and it took me a long time to get to this point, y'all, where I'm okay with saying no to people, where I'm okay with walking away when something doesn't work for me. I wasn't always this way. Like, a lot of other people, I've been abused, I've been lied to, I've been cheated, I've been fucking stabbed in the back, like all types of shit, because it's like, at certain points in my life, I didn't know how to say no. I didn't know how to walk away. I didn't know how to set boundaries. And now that I know how to do that, I'm very intentional with my energy exchange. Like, but even so, there's still a lot that I give away for free. Like, that's just part of me, where I'm a giver. Just period. Like, I want to give. That's my love language. Here you go. You know? But again, that's just me. I hope that answers your question. Let me see. Tanya says no. Yes, I think bartering and energy exchange is payment to energy. That's what I'm saying. Gani says, I thought of that side too, Wisteria. Damn, y'all with the fire. Y'all love me. Thank you. Thank you. You know, y'all know I'm hot. You know, make it hot in here. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. Y'all dropped mad fire. Thank you. Oh, you guys. Let me see. Wisteria says, yes, ma'am. Porter says, I feel like people think writers and artists' time isn't as worth paying as much as, say, a plumber. I wrote for someone for free this afternoon. No, for real. Y'all, people be... Oh, my God. It be blowing me sometimes, honestly, especially since I've been here. A lot of people make me feel like, or try to make me feel like, it's something I've been kind of fighting and combating within myself, where a lot of people have been making me feel like, because I don't have to break my whole ass bone to work, that I'm not working, or what I'm doing is not valuable. And I'm like, bro, what I'm doing is one of, to me, the most valuable things in the universe, and that's to have vision. People don't understand that writers, illustrators, like creators, like even musicians, like we are bringing something that people have never seen before. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, people have not experienced before into this reality. That takes time and energy, and everybody cannot do that. That's a gift, that's a talent, that's a skill, and it's like so underrated. And like, if y'all listen to me in some other lives, I kind of vented about this shit. I vent about it sometimes. It's my job, it's my life, like it's part of me, where again, I do these things. You know what I'm saying? Even this deck that we looking at, do y'all know how much time it probably took for these people to make this, to bring this into fruition, to create something? There'll be so many people around that just do not create. And it's like they don't understand the time and energy it takes to bring nothing into something. And that's, again, this energy, this manifestation energy, magician or the bruja. Like, that's that energy where I can literally make something that you have never seen before, you have never even thought of. Because 9 times out of 10, people who are not creators are people who just indulge, or people who consume. They're like consumers, they're takers. Whether they realize it or not, you're just taking, or you're just a zombie where you don't even you don't even know to take or to create or what to do. Like, you just fucking aimless in this bitch. But I'm not about to get into all those people because they get on my last motherfucking nerve, honestly. But anyway, so the fucking magician is basically that person that can take literally anything around them or nothing at all and pull that shit out of their ass, bruh. Out of their ass, out of their ears, out of their eyes, out of their mouth. Like, they take nothing and create things, again, that change people's lives. For real. Bro, people be truly disrespecting illustrators. That shit be blowing me. I'd be like, bro, you can't even draw a damn stick figure, and you trying to tell me that what I do is simple? And you want to pay me, what, like $2 an illustration? Are you kidding me? Nah. Fuck out of here. Nah. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that, y'all. Oh, damn, with the fire! Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me calm down. Because people start to get upset when I get excited. So, damn with the fire! Thank you. Thank all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Y'all making me blush. Marilia says, I am happy, still giving when you know it's accepted beautifully, even if they have nothing to give back. Exactly, bro. Like, giving, when you give, a true giver does not really expect to receive, especially from that person. It's like you're gonna receive anyway, but that's not what giving is about. Giving is about, like, empowering others. It's about helping others. It's about caring about others because you care about yourself. First of all, most givers know what it feels like to be without, or what it feels like to not have, or what it feels like to, you know what I'm saying, go without. And it's like, because they know what that feels like, they don't want the next person to experience that 9 times out of 10, 9.5, 10 times out of 10. They don't want people to go through that. And even if they don't know what it is that you're going through, again, a true giver it's not about receiving. It's just the pure joy of having something that somebody else needs that you have and you're able to provide. You know what I'm saying? That feels good. Like, it feels good to help somebody. Like, I don't know why y'all, okay, I didn't make the rules. I take that back. I do make my rules, but I didn't make the laws of the universe. Okay. The universe is here and there are universal laws, whether people know them or not. And the more you learn these universal laws, like, the universe actually has laws that if you follow and you abide by, like, shit happens for you in inexplicable ways, okay? And, like, the law of fucking giving, like, giving is a law where when you give, that energy always comes back to you multiplied. Like, it just does. Like, in Christianity, they use that they put that shit in songs. But that's actually true, where when you give, especially without the intent to receive back, even though you already know you're going to get it back, that's powerful. That's a lot of energy. Like, and it doesn't have to be money. It could be time. It could be energy. It could be kind words. Like, it could be objects. It could be anything that you have that the next person does not have, or they're asking for, or they need, or they want. And it's like, you give that to them. Like, I don't really know how to explain that. You just, here you go. Hope this helps type shit. I hope that makes sense. Let me see. Marilia says, respect is free. Kindness is free. Understanding is free. Exactly. Like, and all of these things feel good. It feels good to respect people and to be respected. It feels good to be kind and for people to be kind back. It feels good to understand and then to be understood. It feels good to love and to be loved. It feels good to support and be supported. It fucking feels good, y'all. And I'm all about feeling good. Like, matter of fact, we were supposed to read this Queen of Cups, and that's what the fuck this is, though, to me. Like, feeling good. Like, even though she drunk, okay, and I judged her a little bit for being drunk, your girl is happy, okay? She probably feeling good. She probably feeling good as a motherfucker, okay? And it's like, that's what it's about. Like, what makes you feel good? What brings you joy? What What heals you? What uplifts you? What do you want from the universe? Like, what is it that you came to this earth for? What do you want to experience? You're not supposed to just experience hardship and hurt and suffering and just terrible shit. Like, that's not only what you're here for. Like, that comes with the territory. It comes every here and again, but for the most part, you get to create what it is that you experience through your thoughts and how you feel. So what is it that you're thinking? What is it that you're feeling? What is it that you're giving to other people? It's like, that's going to be a hard one for some people to break, where if you're used to being jaded, if you're used to being hurt, you expect that. So because you expect that, it's like you treat people like that before you even give some people the opportunity to show you something different or to be different. And that should be hurting sometimes. Like, y'all ever experience that, where you want to just show somebody unconditional, true fucking love, but it's like they've been so hurt, they've been so broken? Or this could be you, because it was me before too, before, you know, I started working on myself, where I was so hurt, I was so fucking broken, that everybody that I looked at through the lens of my hurt and the lens of my trauma and the lens of my pain. And because I looked at them through that lens, I treated them like that. And it's like, when you start treating people like the thing that you don't want or the thing that you're trying to avoid, and they become that, and then you be like, I knew it. When all you had to do was change how you acted, change how you thought about them, change how you perceived a situation in order for it to be different or it to be better, you know? Damn. Why are we getting deep, y'all? Wait a minute. Let me come back. Let me come back up. Let me come back up to the surface. Let me find a rock and some rum. Let me see. Wisteria says, yes, ma'am. Giving is a love language. No, for real. I'm telling y'all, that's my favorite love language. Like, I love to give and I love to receive. Okay. I put that shit on my, like my invoices and my receipts that I send to my clients. I'd be like, I put gifts. I put tips, like tips are loved and appreciated. Thank you. Like, you know, and then people started tipping me. Like, before I did that, people didn't really give me tips. But then when I put that on like their receipts and their invoices, I started getting a lot of tips. And then people like saw that was making me happy. So it was like they would do more, or they would give more, or they would, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything just was like more. And matter of fact, I feel like it is a law, but I don't know what the name of the law is. For now, I'm going to just say the law of giving, but I'm going to look it up for y'all. But it was in a marketing book I listened to too, where it was like, let's say we in McDonald's, and it was like McDonald's gave people, as they walked in, like they gave kids like a toy for free. And then it was like 80 to 90% of the people that received the toy bought more than what they originally intended to buy. And that's because that's just that energy where when you give, people want to give back. They want to give more. They want to support you more. They want to love you more. They want to do more for you because you gave to them. And then it just keeps going like that, where you give me some, I give you some. We keep giving and exchanging and raising that vibration. And again, it feels fucking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. I'm gonna find that fucking law, because now I feel like I need to learn more on that. Yanni says, at Marilia, gratitude is a payment as well. For real. And say thank you. Even if you just say thank you for nothing. Gratitude, in addition to humor, because we already talked about humor, y'all already know gratitude is the best fucking attitude. Like, bare minimum, say thank you. Okay, even if that's just for breath, even if that's just for the ability to think. It's some niggas out here that's fucking vegetables right now. Okay, so you need to thank God that you're not a fucking vegetable. Okay, and you have the ability to think. You have the ability to change your shit around. You have the ability to create for yourself still. Okay, thank God for breath. Thank God for your home. Thank God for your car. Like, just everything. Just thank God. And by God, I mean you. I mean creator. I mean me. I mean you. I mean, like, everybody. Everything. Like, just be thankful. For real. Be thankful for your haters, because we already talked about that in another live. Without the dirt, what would we have to grow? Nothing. Okay, so we would be stuck and fucking stagnant. Thank your haters. They love you so much. They don't know how to show it, but they love you so much. They love you so much. Okay. To all my haters. I love you. Let me see. Okay, no, with the fire. Stop. Y'all spoiling me. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep the fire coming. Keep it hot. Let me see. Wisteria says, don't dim to fit in. They'll never get over it. We love you. No, for real. Exactly. Yes, with the fire, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all showing off tonight with the fire. I fuck with the fire. Let me see. Marilia says, was in the get 'em before they get me before, but never now. No, for real. I'm not gonna lie. I sabotaged a lot of relationships with that mentality, y'all. Like, for real, dead ass. That I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me type shit. Because, and a lot of that stems from fear. Like, period. Like, you just don't want to be hurt again. And it's just that simple. Like, nobody wants to be hurt, especially if you've been hurt before. And it's like, to avoid that heartbreak, a lot of people do that, where they just sabotage the relationship or they sabotage the connection. And I do feel like that's important to talk about at this time, since we are talking about relationships. And again, Libra is balancing shit out. So be mindful of that. Like, whenever you catch yourself, even in these relationships that we're in right now, whether they be friendships or intimate relationships, family, whatever the case may be, it could be your fucking pet. Okay, your pet used to bite you. Like, I had a bad relationship with dogs. I had to heal from that shit, where a dog bit me when I was little, and after that I did not fuck with dogs. I didn't give a fuck what kind of dog it was. I didn't give a fuck what it looked like, where it came from, if it was friendly or not. I did not fuck with that dog. And now it's like, I had to let that go. I had to let go of that being jaded, that being hurt, and that bad experience, and allow myself to have good experiences with dogs. Like, now I have really good experiences with dogs. I have really good experiences with a lot of animals. I see them all the fucking time now. Some of them I'd be a little bit more wary of. Y'all already know roaches is on site. We're probably never gonna get along. Like, but you know, Wisteria says, leave them before they can leave me. That's the one for me. I'm not gonna lie. That is the one for me, where it's like, I got to the point where I don't even like to talk to niggas. Like, I would just, if you made me upset, I would just ghost. I would just leave you. There's no discussion. There's no argument. There's no nothing. I'm just fade off into the distance type shit. And I've been working on myself with that, for real. Like, we really have to check ourselves when it comes to, like, being hurt and being jaded. And that hurts, and it's hard. Oh my God, it's so hard. It's like, I'm not even gonna say it's hard. It's real daunting is what I'll say. It's challenging is what I'll say. Because what's happening is you're facing yourself. That's shadow work. You're facing yourself. You have to ask yourself, why am I leaving? And it's like, I'm leaving because I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to be abused. I don't want to be left. I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be like misunderstood. Like, I don't want to go through those negative emotions, especially if you've experienced them before. And if you've experienced them multiple times before, it'd be hard to break that mentality. And it takes repetition. You have to keep telling yourself, keep believing, keep seeing yourself beyond that experience, or beyond. I'm gonna say that. Keep seeing yourself beyond that experience. Like, you don't have to stay in that hurt. You don't have to stay in that pain. You can be beyond it, but you have to see that and work towards that. And working towards that it's gonna force you to be vulnerable. And a lot of us don't want to be vulnerable. That'd be so hard for people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking people. And when niggas ask me to be vulnerable, I'm like, do what? You mean go to work? Yeah, you mean go to work. You mean get some money, right? Be vulnerable? What? You want me to talk about how I feel? You want me to share my heart and my pain and my trauma and how much I love you, but I'm scared that if I love you, you're not gonna love me back? Like, you want me to talk about that shit? What? Nah, you mean get this money. You mean get this money, right? Right. And then it's like, nah, gotta be vulnerable. Like, especially if you really want to truly, deeply connect with people. And that's something I'm learning, even with y'all Legend Gang. Because some stuff I'm like, bro, I can't believe I'm saying this on live. I can't believe I'm sharing this with people I've never met before. But it takes a certain level of vulnerability to truly connect with people. And I'm noticing that the more that I'm vulnerable with people, I'm not saying expose everything, But the more that you're vulnerable with people, the deeper of a connection you can have with them, the deeper the trust, the deeper the love, the deeper the everything. Like, everything just goes fucking deeper. And it's life-changing, for real. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I was tired of the surface level conversations, like the hey, what's up, how you doing, good, great, dead conversation. Now I want to have conversations like, this is what I've healed from. This is what I've overcome. This is where I'm at now. This is where I want to go. How can we help each other get there? Like, how can we do this? Like, how can we strengthen each other? How can I complement your weaknesses and you complement mine? Like, how can we work together? How can we coexist? How can we connect better? How can we communicate better? How can we love each other better? Like, I'm on that shit now. And before, no, I was not on that shit because I was scared. Because it was like, I tried. And it's like, when you try from a trauma space, you get hurt. But it's not even just about getting hurt. It's a lesson. It's something that you need to learn. It's something that you need to understand from that experience, so that when the next one comes, you don't have to go through that again because you've learned the lesson. The only time that we experience the same shit over and over and over and over, and we keep getting hurt over and over and over and over, is when you're not learning something. There's something that you're supposed to learn from that experience. There's a level of vulnerability that you need to have with yourself that you're not acknowledging. You're not reaching that. And again, I want to come back to this card with the addictions, because I don't know about y'all, but for me, one of my ways of distracting myself from truly connecting with myself was my addictions, was my distractions, whether that was love, whether that was sex, whether that was weed, whether that was like just talking around the subject or not talking about it at all. Coming back to this King of Swords, not using a platform at all, not using my voice at all. That shit was all very detrimental to me. That shit killed me. Like, literally killed me. And it wasn't until I started facing myself and being vulnerable myself and acknowledging that, yes, I'm hurt. Yes, I don't want to go through that again. That shit was, almost wanted to kill myself a couple times. Y'all already know, like, I don't even want to get into that. But, like, it gets to those points where, like, you just want to give up on everything because you don't know. And then the fear of the unknown, daunting as fuck. But let me read this damn Queen of Cups. Did I read her? I feel like I started. I did not start this. All right. And thank you for the fire, Taya. Hey, girl. Let me see. Mary Leah was like, here was the first time I ever commented on live. And look at where we at now. Girl, I swear to God, Mary Leah, I got to thank you for that. It's a super side note. Because you were one of the first people to, like, comment. I didn't know that this was the first place you ever commented on a live, but you were one of the first people to ever comment on my lives and then consistently start to comment. And you have no idea. I be telling y'all all the time, like, y'all have no idea what this means to me. Like, again, I don't leave the house for real. Like, even when I'm back home in Atlanta or, like, anywhere I've been, I work from home. I illustrate. I smoke. I chill. You know what I'm saying? And then I was so jaded. I didn't even want to be around people. So a big reason why I even stay home as much as I do is because I didn't want to keep going out into the world and being hurt, for real. And now I'm getting to a point where I'm like, I have to connect with people. I have to get out. I have to, because I need to connect with people. I need to deepen my relationship with people. I need to understand people, and I don't necessarily need to understand people and people understand me, but it's like, this is something I really want to do. It's something I want to do. I want to connect with people. I don't need to. We got to take that out of our language, that need to, have to, like, you know, that obligation shit. I don't want to be obligated to anything, but it's something that I do truly want to do. I do truly want to connect with people on levels that a lot of us have not experienced. Like, that's a whole different story, though. That's a whole different story. But I have to thank you, because you were one of the first people to do that. And because you started commenting, you gave me confidence and you gave me strength. And words can express my gratitude. Like, thank you. For real, Marilia specifically, thank you. And for all of y'all here, especially, you know, if you drop in the fire, which has been everybody here, shout out to fucking you, because just like that, just like Marilia, y'all give me power, y'all give me strength, and I appreciate it. Like, I do this for us, for real. At first, I did it for me. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started going live, I did it for me. and now that we've created a community, I never expected this to happen. Honestly, like, I wanted it to happen. I kind of hoped that it would happen. But when it started happening, I was like, oh, shit. It's happening. Oh, shit. What do I do now? Oh, shit. There's no manual for this. Like, what do I do? And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I get nervous. I get scared. I get, again, jaded. Y'all be seeing when I be taking my breaks. Like, I am a person. And it's like, I'm working through my shit just like everybody else. So I don't try to pretend like I got it all together. I'm learning the same way y'all learn it. And I appreciate y'all being patient with me as I learn. Because while I'm in the spotlight thing, it's not easy. It get hot up here, okay? It get a little, ooh. Like, you know, am I doing it right? You know, am I, I don't know. Let's see, Marilia says, help me open up. Thank you all. Thank you to all of Legend Gang. This community is life, really. No, for real. I'm telling y'all, like, again, being vulnerable, like, that's the thing. I feel like, again, the more I started being vulnerable myself, I started to see other people be vulnerable. And shout out Marilia, like, you just confirmed that for me. Like, that level of vulnerability, like, opening up to people. I like that you said that. Open up. I like that. I'm gonna title this live that, open up, because that's definitely what's happening. Where to be balanced out, to really truly embrace and harness this Libra energy within our relationships, to get to those deeper levels of connection, you have to open up. You got to be vulnerable. You got to speak, and not just speak, but speak what's really on your heart. What do you really want? How do you really see that? Like, how do you really feel? Why do you feel that way? You know what I'm saying? Why are you thinking that way? What are you manifesting? What are you bringing into existence? And like, why? Like, you know, asking ourselves these hard questions and asking people around us those same questions, because even when you talk to other people, especially if they're close to you, whether you agree with what they say or not, understand that person is a reflection of you. So whether you agree with them or not, they're saying something about you as much as they're saying shit about themselves. They're really talking about them. Even when they point to you and they talk about you, it's a real kind of complicated thing, but it's not really complicated. It's a mirror. And that mirror be, sometimes it'd be like, shut the fuck up! No, like, stop talking. And then sometimes it's like, oh, talk more. I love when you talk. Keep talking to me, baby. Type shit. But let me read this damn card, y'all, because I don't know how long ago I said I was going to read this card. And now I'm starting to get hot and everybody dropping fire and I'm getting extra hot. And now my hands are peeling because I've been hand washing. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Queen of Cups. This beautiful beach scene in Puerto Rico. Hey, I got it right. Look at me learning my flag because I'm so proud of myself. I'm a world traveler, even though I've only been to 2 places. Well, 2 countries. Let me say that. This beautiful beach scene in Puerto Rico includes a mythical mermaid clutching a carucho. What the fuck is a carucho? Near her, damn, I can read, y'all, I promise. Near her, there is a bottle of Lagrimas de Mar, meaning ocean tears, which is a typical liquor from the Piones, especially among fishermen. I knew she was drunk. I told y'all this bitch was drinking. Look at her. She's like, oh my God, I just love this rum. It's the motherfucking best, bitch. Meaning of this card. This card is a reminder that you are the only one who can create. Bruh! Walk it off. Sit back down. All right. What the fuck did I say, though? Okay, the power, the infinite power of the universe and the fucking magician. Like, we have all the power we need. We have everything that we need. But let me finish this fucking card, because it's confirmation. So, thank you. This card is a reminder that you are the only one who can create your paradise. Compassionate, caring, and intuitive, you surround yourself with beauty and magic. Your vulnerability is a Sorry, that just took all the words out of my mouth. Not your vulnerability after I just had this fucking vulnerable ass fucking rant, bro. Y'all, the confirmations from this deck, I feel so connected to this deck. It's not even funny. I don't even got to shuffle the cards like that. They just be like, and I'd be like, damn, how you hit me like that? Oh my God. Okay. Your vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. My God. Let me one more time. Because y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about y'all, but being vulnerable, again, is not easy. It's not fucking easy. And that shit is a strength. And that's what I'm learning. That the more vulnerable I am, the more strong I am. Even when you think about it, y'all ever have, I don't know if y'all ever been bullied, but I used to be bullied when I was little, right? And it's like, even the things that I was bullied with, I started to get to a point where I started just communicating the things that I felt like I was lacking, or I felt like I didn't have, or I just knew. You know what I'm saying? And then me being that vulnerable with people, some people made fun of it, because you already know some people gonna have dark humor. Okay, I got dark humor too. Okay, if it wasn't me, I'd probably laugh too, but okay. But fast forward. So it's like, you ever start to, like, for example, I used to get joked on so much for being skinny, because I was around a lot of like curvy people or big people. And even now, like, places where like being big is like celebrated, and then I'm me, you know, I'm skinny. Okay, I've been this way all my life, so I used to get joked on for it. So it gets to a point where you start to get comfortable with that, where you know who you are, you know what you are about, and then it's like you're so vulnerable with yourself and with others that what they say starts to not affect you as much. You know what I'm saying? Don't hurt as much. And like vice versa. Like if you were somebody that was big, and it's like you done heard all the big jokes in the world to a point where it don't hurt you no more. It don't affect you no more. Like you've reached that level within yourself where you've been vulnerable with yourself and others, and now it's like it just is what it is type shit. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Let me see. Yanni says, people bully you with insecurities or secrets. Being vulnerable takes all the power and leverage from them. Exactly. So it's like once you acknowledge that thing and you don't try to hide it, or you don't try to, be ashamed of it. Like, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, some niggas like me because I'm skinny. Other niggas don't fuck with me because I'm skinny. And I'm like, all right, cool. Either way, I'm cool. Like, either way, do you know who I am? I'm a fucking legend, okay? I'm a living legend. I'm a fucking G. Do you know who I am? Fucking goddess in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like learning how to be comfortable with yourself. Learning how to be vulnerable with yourself and vulnerable with other people, where that's not something I would have shared like years ago. I wouldn't have ever admitted that made me feel insecure, that made me feel like less than. You know what I'm saying? That hurt me. That truly hurt me when people would say shit like that. And I was just like, damn, like, you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to go there. Because I could say some shit about you, too. But, that's that King of Swords reverse, that dark humor, that back and forth, that ill communication. But we don't got to go there. We don't got to do that. We don't got to go there. So, fast forward. Let me finish reading this card. And thank y'all for the fire, for real. Thank y'all. I'm fucking with the fire, for real. Like, I'm fucking with this. I like this a lot. So, thank you. Back to this card. Your vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. You might be able to lure people in whenever you like, but remember to use... You may be able to lure people in whenever you like, but remember to use your deep connection with the power of emotion. People trust you in matters of the heart. You feel deeply and teach others to feel within as well. Your intuition is so strong that you... Damn! Sorry about that. Okay. Your intuition is so strong that you know when something is off. I told y'all you could feel that shit. You could just feel it. Like, people don't have to say nothing. Sometimes I started to get to a point where I just walked into a room. Yo, Yanni will tell you. It was one time we walked into like a studio with one of her friends. And I was like, yo, as soon as we walked in the room, words cannot explain what the fuck I felt. I was just like, yo, something is not right. I'm not fucking with this. Something is not right. I cannot stay in this room. Something is not right. I had to go outside. Sure enough, like an hour or so later, she came. She was like, yo, you was right. I was like, bruh, what the fuck? Even here, I'm like, yo, this is not right. Something is not right. It's like sometimes your words can't explain. Sometimes your words can't explain what's not right. And then it's like, yo, it's not right. Something not right. Something is off about this bitch, bro. What is off about this bitch, bro? Let me see it. Tanya says, I think the mermaid broken. Oh, good God. Is she? Damn. She might be. She might be, bro. But like, yo, you could feel. Matter of fact, she probably feel that shit so strong. She was like, yo, let me get a drink. Bring me the barrel, bitch. Don't bring me a cup. Don't bring me a glass. Bring me the barrel, bitch. Just bring the whole damn barrel, bitch. Because, yo, shit is off in the ocean. Shit is not right. Okay, you could just feel it. I'm going to say that to somebody. Next time I go to like a bar or something, I'm going to just see what they say or see what they look like. They be like, yo, what you want? I'm be like, yo, bring me a barrel. Just bring me the barrel of rum. Just the whole thing. Just don't even poke the hole in it, okay? I'm going to just use my teeth like, tear that shit off. But that's a super side note. People trust you in matters of the heart. You feel deeply and teach others to feel within as well. Your intuition is so strong that you know when something is off. You are in close connection with the cycles of the moon, and your compass is your intuition. Not the cycles of the moon on this full moon in Libra, as a side note. The bottle, let me hold this up so we can see. The bottle containing Lagrimas de Mar with the eye showing tears of joy. I knew that shit was crying. Not tears of joy, though. I just knew it was tears of sadness. I don't know why. Every time I see tears, I just assume that the people are sad. Like, tears of joy is still a relatively very new concept to me. Very new. I feel like I don't even know if I've cried tears of joy yet. I don't think that I have. I don't know. Not that I can recall. Let me see. Yanni says they probably look at you like side eye. Look, they better bring me that barrel, though. If somebody ever brought me the barrel, I'm going live. I'm going live. I'm be like, yo, they brought the barrel, bitch. Like, yo. Okay, let me see. This bottle, blah, blah, blah. Tears of Joy reminds you that this is a moment to reflect and to pat yourself on the back for the strength of will that you had to leave the chaos and negativity behind. Why do I feel like these cards are reading my mind? Why do I feel like that? The Carucho brings great news. The starfish is a symbol of as above, so below, as well as a sign that it is okay to rely on all of your senses, including your intuition. It doesn't say that, but including your intuition, that is a sense, okay? It's like a spidey sense that I feel like we be ignoring. We can't ignore our spidey senses, you guys, okay? You know, type shit. Is it like this? I think it's like this. Let me see. Tanya says, I cried tears of joy looking at a damn bird today. For real? Girl, bring me some tears of joy. I need some tears of joy in my life because I do want to experience that. I feel like I'm definitely going to experience that when that $555 million hit my bank account, because then I'll be like, yo, you remember all the lives when I was talking about that? And then, it happened. Like, type shit. Let me see. The bomba drum is connected to the heartbeats to lead to the way of deep feelings. Sometimes you tend to give away too much of yourself. Codependency is one of your weaknesses when it comes to relationships. Grounding yourself is extremely important so that you do not allow the emotions to rule. Wow. That just hit kind of different, because don't forget that she is a fish out of water. So it's like her true nature, literally, her true nature is to be deep in her emotions, to be deep in her feelings, to be deep in her intuition, to be deep, okay? In the fucking deep. Like that's her nature, literally. And then it's like she has to come outside of her nature to ground herself, to remember that you can't go too deep. You can go deep, but not too deep. Not too codependent, the same way she probably can't be on land for too long. Okay, so she better drink her ass off, cry a couple tears of joy, and then get her ass back into the ocean, back into being herself, back into her element, back into her lane, back into her zone, so that she could shine in the ways that she's supposed to shine. Type shit. This was kind of long, but I'm fucking with this reading. I really kind of want to pull another card. When did I go live? I want to say I went live like 30 minutes ago. I think we have time. I want to pull another card, and then I'm going to have Yanni do a song for us, because I want some advice. But I've been fucking with this. Like, this should almost make me want to cry a tear of joy. What's up, Lady Vividly? Legendary Time. Welcome to the live. I'm going to pull another card, and then Yanni, drop me an emoji or something if you ready, or let me know when you're ready, so that we can enjoy, a legendary song from you. I really want to pull another card, because y'all, I didn't expect this from this reading, and I'm actually really happy that we read the book. I'm really happy that we talked about it. I'm just really happy, because earlier, like this morning, I woke up feeling like I won the lottery, and then I got tested, because then it was like, did you really win the lottery? Did you really? And then you already know, like, low vibrations be hitting you. My stomach pain started trying to hit me. I was like, nah, I'm fed by the spirit, bro. Work started trying to hit me. Like, shit just started hitting me. And then it was just like, all right. Like, I intend to stay high vibrational no matter what. It's like, y'all seen Turning Red, when they were trying to test her power to see if she would turn into like the little red panda, and then they were triggering her like purposely. They were purposely triggering her just to see if she would blow up. That's how I was feeling today. Like, after I said I won the lottery, and I just felt like I had $555 million, and I felt like everything, like just all the confirmations were there. All the cards said it. My nose said it. I said it. Y'all said it. We all said it. We was all in agreement. And then, like, after that, life was like, yeah, you sure? I don't know about that. Welcome back, Miralia. I don't know about that. And then I was like, all right. I needed this, okay? I needed this, because it's like, repetition is key. It's like, it's almost like you got to delude yourself. So, matter of fact, let me come back to this real quick. This Queen of Cups. Because when I said delude yourself, or kind of be, how do I want to word it? Because I don't really want to use the word delude, or like illusion, or like fantasy. But it's like you have to a certain level, indulge in fantasy in order for things to truly manifest. Like, truly, like, indulge in your imagination a little bit, as much as possible, and kind of stay there for as long as possible, and feel that vibration for it to like really be solid, to really come to fruition. All right, Yanni says she right. All right, so let me pull this advice, because I think I'm with live at like 8:30. So, well, it's at 8:30 for me. I keep forgetting that the time zones is different, so y'all forgive me, because I was technically 30 minutes late, but then I noticed that I set the thing in my my live wrong, the little timer countdown wrong, because I'm an hour. I think I'm an hour behind everybody on the East Coast of the States, anyway. On the East Coast of the States, because I'm not sure about Central Time, and then Pacific Time. I don't know about all that. And then everywhere else in the world, okay. So what is our advice for this full moon? We got the Five of Pentacles reversed, and then the Princess of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Off top, I always fuck with the Five of Pentacles reversed, because that just tells me coming out of struggle, coming out of hardship, coming out of the times where we feel like we don't have, or we can't be, or we can't do, like just all of the restrictions. To me, it's like all restrictions that have been placed on your life are being lifted or have been lifted, or